Hello, beautiful people from YouTube. My name is Millie, and today I'm talking about Dirty Right Thing. That book 2 of the 50 Boy series is Milo and what's it name? I think Audible. I think that name. Milo and Audible. And he is a fisherman guy. And his mom died of breast cancer, so only him and his brothers. And there is a couple that got divorced on the Secret Boy series. But when the main couple, they married, and the other two couples got divorced, so there is one of the couples that got divorced on that book. There is like their love story. So right in the beginning of the book, they did talk for a little bit, and they did actually hang out, and then become like okay friends. So before that ever happened, then so Harlow is, like I said, Harlow mom had cancer, but she grew up in a famous, like, her dad was a director, her mom was an actor, the only they met, but she didn't grow up rich. Because Finn told her one time, how do you feel when you grow up rich with money all the time? And she didn't. She said, no, I didn't. I did not grow up with money. So Harlow and Finn, like I said, they both into each other at Starbucks, have a cup of coffee, and then later on, they didn't bump into each other, but their friends got together, and he was there, she was there. So later on, then have like a good friendship relationship type, and Harlow and Finn, they're trying to have a friend with benefits type. So throughout those times, they're like, hey, I like it, it's cool. And he even said, I do not do the relationship thing. And she was like, okay, fine, that cool. I don't, that fine. Because her mind is not really thinking about a relationship. Her mind is thinking about, my mom got breast cancer, but my dad don't want me to like hover and like talk too much about the cancer, so that way Finn was like a good buddy to talk to and everything. And then we find out that his mom also died of breast cancer, but she never told him that my mom got breast cancer. She never told him about that until one of the guys from the book, I think it was like book 1, told him that the mom got breast cancer. And he had like, what? He kind of got mad about it because she knew that his mom died of breast cancer, and he got mad about it. Like, how come you wouldn't tell him about it? I could relate. We could talk about it, but at the time, on her mind, she didn't want to think about it because she overthinks about everything. She always look up information, what could go wrong about it, what could be okay with the surgery, all of this. So she just didn't want it to think about it. So for her to be with Finn, it's like, okay, I could be goofy and fun, and I don't need to worry about my mom. That's what she wanted. But for him, it's like, he kind of was mad because it's like, how come you didn't tell me about that? Because I could relate and all that. So they had a big fight over that. So they kind of, went past, like, not went past it, because when he told her about that, on her mind, she have a plan to save his company, his fishing company, to make this TV show and make it good and make it all about fish and nothing about romance, and he got mad about that. He got mad about that because he had no right to butt into his life. No, he didn't know nothing about, she didn't know nothing about fishing, didn't know nothing about boats. And so he got mad about that. And she got mad because somebody told him about the mom having cancer. And, for her, she wasn't really ready to tell him about it because she didn't want to forget all the problems at home and just have fun with him. But then trying to realize is them both was falling in love with each other, and that was like the issue right there. So they kind of broke up. And then did, but she is working at a TV show, and that TV show is doing his fishing TV show. So technically, they can't really, leave each other because they're both working in the same project. He working on the TV show, and she is working like filming and getting coffee for everybody. That because she is an intern for that TV show. So, so they went back to the hotel, and they're like, damn, we really need to talk and all that. So he went knocking in her room and be like, look, I love you, I want to be with you, then not fight. And then they're like, I feel the same way, but she thinks that she signed that contract saying that he could date anybody on the TV show and not date anybody from outside. And not date anybody from outside because the contract. But that contract he did not sign. He signed for everything else, but saying that I could date, whoever I want. So by the end of the book, they're going to Las Vegas again, and they are getting married again in Las Vegas. So they got married in the end, and I really loved it one because it's about fishing, family, and the mom having cancer. Then both could relate because his mom died of breast cancer, and now she is going to the same way, and she didn't want to lose her mom with that cancer, and I really love it. Fire to Fight Sauce. I mean, it not, you know, I think book one and book two are my favorites so far. But yeah, I mean, but it really, really good, and I really do love it. But I mean, if you like Christine Dolan, some people don't like the Beautiful Bastard series, but that was the first book that I ever read for them, and yeah, Dirty White Thing, the Sweet 50 Boy did series for my next series besides the Beautiful. Okay, so I am done with the month. That was my last read for the month. Um, yeah, so my phone died. So hopefully tomorrow I film my November tutorial or not next week. See what happens. But Fire the First Out with Dipper, I really love it, and I got my Goodreads Instagram link down below. There is a weird way to film. I hope you can see me like that. Is that better? Yeah, so I got my Goodreads Instagram link down below. Go with it, it's so good. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye.